Hi.
1 minute per person, for cumulative total of 10 minutes for the general public comment section of each regular meeting. Testimony shall be limited to content and matters which are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the board. The board may not take any action discussed during the public comment period. We will start first with MD. You will have 1 minute.
Hey, Matt. Good morning. Good morning. DJ, I made it. I made it. All right.
I do have a comment. I'd just like to thank you guys for listening. It's really well thought out. That's nice and well. You replaced my time. Thank you guys very much.
Oh, they did it?
Yes.
Awesome. That was. I'm so glad you did that.
Goat.
Good morning, guys. Phew, just made it in time. That's you. No, no, no. You got called. Max.
First of all, stupid people, you stupid people have to realize that stupid people need to work together and not be stupid. So stupid people need to get our programs fixed. There's a lady behind me in a wheelchair and I cannot access safely on the corner of First Street and Spring. So either you're stupid, look stupid, or just don't hear me, stupid. So if you want me not to call you stupid and refer to idiots, then fix the goddamn programs and sidewalks. It's the city's responsibility. You are a corporation and you're responsible to fix all sidewalks under ADA Title II and the Rehabilitation Act and Section 504.
Okay, we'll go next to ILA.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's hard to get here, but I was able to make it. Thankfully. I'm in a rental chair, and this one doesn't like the streets. Huh? Is it ready to go? Okay.
Take the microphone out of the stand.
Oh, nah, I can do it. You want me? Is that better?
No, either way, you can leave it in. We can hear you just fine.
Okay.
It's up to you.
That's fine. It feels cool. I like it. Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm here to tell you what happened to me on Easter Sunday when Scientology, who believes that Jesus is a figment of our imagination implanted in our brains by aliens, held their Easter event for hundreds of small children. They blocked the fire lane, okay? And not like where the chief says, oh, I could, kind of zigzag through. No, complete blockage, blocking hundreds of children in from having any fire access. They had a cruelty to animals. They had little bunnies in the sun. And then they did prior restraint and viewpoint restraint for me too, because they closed the sidewalk against the law. We know they're not allowed to do that. And they would not let me through. I had to have the police come to tell them about their own permit. Said, no, you have to let her through. And I asked them to escort me for my safety. They did, even though they still would not allow me to go to the event. But, and then as soon as the police left and I left, they would not let other people that they're discriminating against through. Please do something. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Knight, I believe that's the end of our in-person general comment.
Very well. We'll start with Ramon.
Thanks, Tommy.
Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Knight, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm here to request a public hearing on the repeated permit violations by Scientology, including what happened on April 20th on Elbert Hubbard Way. Armed guards illegally blocked public sidewalks, targeted individuals based on viewpoint, and violated the terms of their street closure permit again. This commission has the authority and responsibility to hold a hearing, investigate these violations, and determine whether this organization should continue to receive special events permits. The public deserves transparency, accountability, and protection from bad abuse. I'm formally requesting that this matter be placed on the agenda for public comment and review. And with that, I give back my time.
We'll move next to Jill.
Very sweet. Thank you.
I'm going to have to reiterate and go along the same thread the previous two speakers said. You really need to rescind permits to the Cult of Scientology. They are not abiding by them. You need to send someone to do an audit of every event they have if you're going to continue to give them permits. At this point, I would not be granting them any permits. Forget the street vacation and forget all of the permits because they don't follow them. And get rid of those armed guards that are violating the laws and everybody else's rights. Bye.
Great job, Mona and Amy. And they don't wear
We'll move
identifying
next
badges
to
too.
Miriam. Miriam, you should be receiving. Go ahead.
Good. I'm here to strongly oppose the street vacation of L. Ron Hubbard Way. Street vacation would allow the Cult of Scientology to further hide what is happening behind closed doors of the Blue Building. Yesterday morning, an activist documented an incident on film where an ambulance arrived at the building and provided emergency treatment on site to an elderly Sea Organization member who appeared to be in very weak condition. These kind of situations prove the abuse and neglect within the organization. If this street is closed, the public will no longer be able to witness or document such incidents. We can't hand over a public street to an organization that has a long history of multiple types of crime and abuse. Please react before more lives are lost. Thank you.
And we'll move next to Gigi.
Okay, so with the planters that we had complained about, that took a very long time. But I understand that because the logistics involved trying to figure out how to remove they're not even planters, they were like shipping crates with concrete and a little bit of dirt in them that they littered on the public easement. But I guess there were a lot of things that took a lot of time to deal with the planters. This situation with the permits does not take that much effort at all. You guys can just simply stop them from getting permits. Put them on some type of probation with the permits to where they have to, get it inspected or whatever, which they'll probably do, until they're done, whatever, but they should not be doing what they did last year. And you should stop it before it starts again. It already started a little bit, but it's gonna keep happening repeatedly. They're blocking access to the public sidewalks when it says only vehicles are prohibited. They have astroturf all on the road, no fire lane. What if that caught on fire? How could the fire truck get in there?
And that's
There's so many issues.
Great job, Gigi.
President Cortez. That concludes public comment for this morning.
All right, thank you, Mr. Knight. With that, we'll close the general public comment section for today's meeting and move on to the multiple agenda items public comment. We can start with WS Goat Puppet Developer.
Yeah, here we go again. Look at CDA for that. And Mr. Carter Price will be in court this Friday across the street regarding why he is participating in voting on actions that he has no clue about.
Hi, Speaker, which item are you speaking on? Just clarify.
I'm on CDA. Come on, Miss Lurie. I thought you were smart. I thought you knew. CDA, item number 8. Get it? 8 and 8. Get your What the fuck? Now you know where I'm at, right? Item 8. 7, 8, 9. Otra vez. 7, 8, 9. So, in the consent item bullshit there. See? Now you see. Wear your mask. Now going back to this shit about Scientology. Scientology needs to get their shit off the sidewalk and streets. It's not their sidewalk and streets. We, the people of California, pay our taxes. We pay our tax for our vehicles. And we want our sidewalks and streets back. No one has the authority to mandate that those sidewalks belong to Scientology and fuck Robert Hubbard, like the Pope, who's in hell now. See, this is all happening because I am a servant of a God who destroys evil people for evil things, for evil, stupid things, and you don't run the business for the people as you should. You're too busy stealing from the budget, too busy with that dumb mayor, the first black woman, who hasn't done shit right since she's been in office, but create problems. So I want our sidewalk and streets back. I want you to fix First Street and Spring Street to show the world that you can do your goddamn jobs. There's a safety concern there. It's immediate attention to that corner there. You got a federal building there, and these fucking judges don't even call out and complain. That's bullshit. The same bullshit the budget's about. It's stupid. America's stupid. Your public works department are stupid. The workers are hardworking and have to listen to stupid actions by stupid people.
Hey, Darth. Hey, Dusty. Hi. Good morning again. I'm going to start with one. Okay, I'm glad. I'm really happy that you're doing Magnolia and Woodman. The sewers do need help. Out in the valley, it's like the redheaded stepchild. They seem to get neglected a lot. And $24 million is, you know, I guess that's probably what it cost. But how much I would love to see that $24 million also be allocated for the streets and sidewalk repair. I see further down that you do have a sidewalk repair that you're putting $2 million in. And it does feel like I can't tell you how many chairs, like even this rental's already, you know, like busting up just trying to navigate one day of the city streets. And they already had to come and they're gonna have to exchange it. Because I had to ride it like a Flintstone because it's just already wobbly. My chair, which is, I think the insurance pays like $30,000 for, which is crazy amount, but I've had my fourth repair in 2 years because of the sidewalks and streets. So as much as I love that you're taking care of the sewers, please, we need the streets and sidewalks. And now at number 2, again, I see do not like accept the contract, but don't assess penalties or liquidated damages. So if there are any penalties and stuff, like I don't know why you're not getting that money in. We're in desperate need for every last bit, you know, all of it. And then I know I want to talk to 11. Again, here we go. They're going from 359 up to 613. That's almost double. And we've been talking about that a lot, especially with this budget, which is like, you know, they're basically defunding the city. There's going to be a lot of jobs lost. And so we really need to be careful and monitor how much we're giving this, because I see the other one, I forget what, I think it's the next one or right after, they're saying that, yeah, here we go, number 14, not to do the bid, but not to exceed 4 million. But it seems to me that a lot of these contractors feel that they can say, okay, well, just say 4 million, that's how you get the lowest bid, but hint, hint, wink, wink, just go tell them you need more money, because they're not gonna say no. And they would be right to say that. I've never heard, I think I've heard one no, the only no votes I ever hear is from, that's why he's, sorry, he's my favorite, he'll say no. You know, and like, I'll say it right straight out. And I think I've heard Commissioner Mitchell say no once, so I appreciate her too. But you guys got to start saying no. I mean, we're in a budget that, and Mr. Corsi, you know I like and respect. Don't worry, you're not, you know, it's no diss on the president, but we got to start saying no. You know, because if we can't just keep pushing everything as if we're in abundant of finances. We're not. We're what, $1 billion in a hole? Where's that money coming from? Right now, they're raising our sales taxes. You're raising stuff, you know, on us. Not. Thank you.
Thank you. I believe that's the end of our interest and multiple agenda.
All right, guys, gonna try to hit the other one.